It is a cloudy day here at Dragons Turf Field in Columbia, Maryland, on the beautiful campus of Howard Community College, as we are gearing up for game number 2 of the 2026 men's lacrosse season. And this is a special one, folks. It's a top 5 showdown in Columbia as the number 1 Harford Community College Fighting Owls take on your number 5 Howard Community College Dragons. Welcome to the show, everyone. This is the big man on the mic, Isaac Donsky, still recovering from last night's crazy basketball finale against Montgomery College. If you haven't had a chance, go watch that broadcast. That was something. And we are gearing up for the official start of spring sports season. Now that winter sports have officially wrapped up with both basketball teams finishing their seasons, it's time for spring sports to take up the mantle. And of course, it's men's lacrosse who will open up the spring sports season today against Harford. Now, this game, despite being between two schools in Region 20, is not a Region 20 game. It's been an out-of-region game for these two schools to try and fill up their schedules, but it is still a very important contest today. Harford is the number 1 team in not just Region 20, but in the entire country. They are the defending national champions. They are loaded with talent, and they've come to Howard hoping to upset the Dragons. Well, it wouldn't be an upset. The Dragons are hoping to upset them. Howard, ranked number 5 in the country, 1-0 on the season after a dominant 19-2 blowout win over Williamson College of the Trades on opening day, is looking to try and get revenge against the Fighting Owls, who have been one of their biggest and fiercest rivals throughout their existence. These two clubs have met and ranked in the top 5 multiple times before. This is the first time in over 2 years that they are both ranked in the top 5 and will be facing each other. It's a big test for the Dragons. Howard won their opener convincingly. So did Harford. They're 2-0 on the season with big wins themselves, and they're looking to notch another win on their belt as they continue their quest to win another national championship. But the Dragons are looking to stop them here, pull the upset, and potentially shock the lacrosse world. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for today's game, which will be played under cloudy skies with a threat of rain. We're expecting some rain to come in today. It is very cloudy out, very cold, so perfect lacrosse weather. Here's the starting lineups for both squads. We start with the visitors, the Harford Community College Fighting Owls. On defense, a 6'1 sophomore from Cheadle, Manchester, England, number 4, Daniel Goodwin. At attack, a 5'10 sophomore from Stockport, Manchester, England, number 5, George Schoenfeld. At attack, a 6'3 sophomore from Cheadle in Manchester, England, number 9, Will Goodwin. At faceoff and midfield, a 5'9 sophomore from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, number 11, Colin Inman. At attack and midfield, a 6' sophomore from Stockport, England, number 21, Hugo Peel. On defense, a 6' sophomore from Millersville, Maryland, number 23, Palmer Austin. In the midfield, a 5'10 sophomore from San Mateo, California, number 25, Evan Foster. On defense, a 6'2 sophomore from Apex, North Carolina, number 36, Jaden McKenzie. On defense, a 6'3 sophomore from Westchester, Pennsylvania, number 40, Benjamin Mace. And in net, a 6' sophomore from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, number 44, Bodie Teeter. The Fighting Owls are led by head coach Aaron Ferrardi and assistant coaches Craig Campbell, Tyler Ferreira, Chris Petrush, Carson Kalama, Mark Taylorson, and Brian King. Now here's the starting lineup for your Howard Community College Dragons. On defense, a 6'2 freshman from Chicago, Illinois, number 1, Kobe Brown. In the midfield, a 5'11 freshman from Poolesville, Maryland, number 6, Vinny Volpe. On the attack, a 6'1 sophomore from Durwood, Maryland, number 8, Will Pesci. Joining him on the attack, a 5'7 sophomore from Ellicott City, Maryland, number 9, Logan Faust. On defense, a 5'10 freshman from Eldersburg, Maryland, number 19, J.T. Ferguson. In the midfield, a 6'1 sophomore from Catonsville, Maryland, number 21, John Stubbs. On the attack, a 5'10 freshman from Ottawa, Ontario, number 22, Lucas Rosen. On defense, a 6'1 freshman from Woodbine, Maryland, number 29, Shane Dubois. In the midfield, a 6'4 freshman from Kingsville, Ontario, number 51, Quinn Brennan. And in net for the Dragons, a 6'3 sophomore from Columbia, Maryland, number 42, Lewis Calora. The Dragons are led by head coach Eric Faust and assistant coaches Jack Watzik, Alec Chisholm, Paul Smith, Will Smith, and Chris Davia. So the Dragons and the Fighting Owls, the big HCC rivalry between these two programs, a top 5 showdown early in the season. We'll be back with opening ceremonies for today's contest. You're watching Dragons Lacrosse live on H. Howard CC Dragons YouTube. Makai and Elijah, front and center, please. I got to show you guys something.
Is there a way they can like it's it? Because I can't really see.
Okay, so Elijah, you're going to be on scoreboard. Makai, you're going to be on shot clock. Shot clock, you guys know the thing. You guys know it, just refresher.
Yeah.
80, 60, 80, 60.
So no switch. Uh,
Ignore that. That's connected to this. That's not doing it. All right. To do player penalties, use simple. Score, blob, blob, blob. Set time right here. Same you usually do. Player penalties. Player button. You're gonna hit that. It's gonna give you an option. First, you got to name the play. You got to put in the player number. Let's say number 7 did something. Hit enter. It'll give you what penalty to put in. If it's a 2-minute, 1 minute, minute 30. Let's do. We're gonna actually do 30 seconds. And then you hit enter. And we start. See? Yep. And let that run down. It'll stop. Wait. It stops when you stop the clock. Got it? So it's just player button.
so he controls the clock.
Yes, so you control the clock. You guys got to be on it together. You got to start the shot clock and the game clock at the exact same time because these are not connected to each other.
Right.
I'm working on trying to get them connected. They're not.
Okay.
I trust you guys. You guys are on it. Knock it out of the park.
Right.
Make sure you listen to the officials closely. And if you need, and honk the horn if you need them to repeat something.
Oh shit, my fault, bro.
Just quick.
Horn. So horn is. So which horn should we use when it's released?
I've set an auto horn, but this is shot clock horn. This is the game horn.
Okay.
You guys got it?
Yeah, sound good.
My man. All right. Let me see if Diego's here. Oh, there he is. Perfect. Diego is here. He'll film. I'll help spot a bit.
So if it's our team, hit
That's us.
player,
Them.
home,
Yes.
guess, away.
Yeah, and you'll fill it all in. And don't worry, the clock will be stopped during all of that. Yep. Sorry, I'll get an insert that has all the lacrosse buttons, but for now, that's the best we can do.
No,
Can you easy? I can. Oh, I can't. Let me talk to them.
Wait, Isaac, we'll have to put in the time, nobody will penalty as well.
No. No, just you just put in which player it is and how long the penalty lasts for. Let me ask them if they can move it. Yeah, we gotta move this back. We can't see. He's got. Okay. Thanks, guys. Now. Yeah.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
We don't have a good trainer,
That's
but we
perfect.
don't want to. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. Thank you. Sorry about that. Good.
Now we figured it out now.
Yeah.
You all go home now, Diego, guys. Sorry about yesterday. Man, it was exciting, man. Like as an observer, and it's good to be at. Not good outcome, but it was entertaining.
And what time you gotta leave?
It's raised his hand. It was right on.
I think he got it off.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. If it was just that much further, it was in.
Sear hit that.
Could you imagine that? That would have gone off. Yeah.
Both of you guys,
I went
you would
over
you would get it off too.
That would have been on.
Two game time and a game winner. Come on. You know, I didn't even look at it.
And the men's side, yeah. He won by one. That was disgusting.
John Dog beat the crap out of John Dog.
Dundalk beat who?
John Dog beat him. He scored 38 points.
Did he really? With 38? Wow. Yeah. I've been saying all year long, I feel like Hot State has hot.
You think they'll come out? Who do you think's coming out?
We're going off of just talent, like I think Hot State. I think whoever wins Dundalk Hot State will come.
I still think it's going to be Dundalk PG in the championship.
Yeah, I think PG will beat Montgomery, but it wouldn't surprise me if Montgomery beats PG.
I think with 17 points, maybe.
I just think Hot State, they got a first year coach. They've like lost some games like that was kind of like they got the 5 seed, so they lost some games that they shouldn't have lost. Yeah, so I mean, I think the question is going to be, can he get him shit for talent?
Semifinals for the women is going to be Essex versus Chesapeake, and then Hot State versus PG. One was very pretty.
I think Beaver just didn't have enough.
We had six, seven.
Seven, but one doesn't play.
They got him. Yeah, they got some good players. They got a good center.
Yeah, they literally played 6 games yesterday. And the seventh player plays right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dragon's Turf Field for today's Top 5 Showdown. It's a Region 20 rivalry game featuring our visitors, the number 1 ranked Harford Community College Fighting Owls and the number 5 ranked Howard Community College Dragons. Here are the starting lineups for today's game. Starting with our visitors, the Fighting Owls of Harford Community College.
Where's
On defense, the 6'1 sophomore from Manchester, England, number 4, Daniel Goodwin.
Northwest? Wow. Okay.
On the attack,
On the Ohio
a 5'10 sophomore from Manchester, England, number 5, George Schoenfeld. On the attack, a 6'3 sophomore from Manchester, England, number 9, Will Goodwin. In the midfield, a 5'9 sophomore from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, number 11, Colin Inman. On the attack, a 6-foot sophomore from Manchester, England, number 21, Hugo Peel.
Pennsylvania's all messed up. They got them dumbass.
On defense, a 6-foot sophomore from Millersville, Maryland, number 23, Palmer Austin. In the midfield, a 5'10 sophomore from San Mateo, California, number 25, Evan Foster. On defense, a 6'2 sophomore from Apex, North Carolina, number 36, Jaden McKenzie. On defense, a 6'3 sophomore from Westchester, Pennsylvania, number 40, Benjamin Mace. And in net for the Fighting Owls, the 6-foot sophomore from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, number 44, Cody Teeter. The head coach of the Fighting Owls is Aaron Berardi. Assistant coaches Craig Campbell, Tyler Ferreira, Chris Petrucci, Carson Malone, Mark Taylorson, and Brian King. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our visitors, the #1 ranked Harford Community College Fighting Owls.
I can't even pick them, but there's a ton of weird ones.
And now, the starting lineup from the number 5 home team, the Howard Community College Dragons. On defense, a 6'2" freshman from Chicago, Illinois, number 1, Kobe Brown. In the midfield, a 5'11" freshman from Wolfstar, Maryland, number 6, Vinny Volpe.
Nobody who's under 6 foot as far as
On the
you
attack, a
draft together.
6'1" sophomore from Sherwood, Maryland, number 8, Will Pesci.
My theory about it.
On the attack, a 5'7" sophomore from Ellicott, Maryland, number 9, Logan Bass. On defense, a 5'10" freshman from Eldersburg, Maryland, number 19, J.T.
6 foot.
Ferguson.
It might take 6 foot, but usually going up 6'1".
In the midfield, a 6'1" sophomore from Catonsville, Maryland, number 21, Sean Stubbs. On the attack, a 5'10" freshman from Ottawa, Ontario, number 22, Lucas Rosen. On defense, a 6'1" freshman from Woodbine, Maryland, number 29, Shane Dubois. In the midfield, a 6'4" freshman from Kingsville, Ontario, number 51, Quinn Brennan. And last but not least, in net for your Dragons, a 6'3" sophomore from Columbia, Maryland, number 42, Lewis Colonna. Your Dragons are led by head coach Eric Faust and assistant coaches Jack Watson, Alec Chisholm, Paul Smith, Will Smith, and Chris Davia. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your Howard Community College Dragons.
Make sure they don't start coming back.
That was an awesome shot.
Girl. So you gotta leave early, right?
Yeah, around like 5:15.
Is that what you guys were doing in the Ox Gym the other day too?
What?
I saw the soccer team in there.
We had practice the other day. We practiced Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today I got practice with my team. You know?
The younger kids.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta run over to Blander.
Gotcha.
Big man cornrows up there.
Landiru.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask at this time all who are able to please rise, gentlemen, please hold your hats, turn your attention to the flag located to the right of the seating area as we honor America with a play of our national anthem. gentlemen, a reminder, this game is being played under the regulations of the National Junior College Athletic Association's Region 20 and the Maryland Junior Athletic Conference. In the JUCO and the NJCAA prohibit verbal or physical harassment against anybody on the field at all times. All players, all coaches, officials, game staff, fans, and community members. Violators will be subject to removal from Dragon's Turf Field and the Howard Community College campus. We appreciate your cooperation in being good fans, and thank you for your sportsmanship.
Joey, I'll try and spot for you as best I can. Jalen should be on her way down. Excuse me.
Scoot up. Yeah, scoot up.
All right, folks, here we go. It is time for an HCC showdown. Howard versus Harford. Looking forward to this one, folks. At center field, it's going to be Marcello Iocco, number 37 for the Dragons. And for Harford, can't tell who that is. But here we go. Here we go. We're underway, and the Dragons win it. It was Marcello Iocco versus number 11, Colin Inman, for the faceoff, and Iocco's got it, and he's going the other way. Popping it off to Logan Faust, and we're underway. Here we go. Faust looking for options, finds Quinn Brennan. Brennan goes back to Vinny Volpe, who's getting his first start of the season. Joey, don't worry about subs. John Stubbs, number 21's got it. Stubbs backing up under heavy pressure. He pops it out to Vinny Volpe again. Volpe, number 6. Good to see him getting a start. He played very well in the opener against Williamson. Volpe pops it over to the back of the net to cover up. Who is that? That is Logan Faust, number 9. I apologize, folks. It is a little misty. Faust going to try. He shoots one out, tries to get it inside. There's a shot and a save by Faust, and it's saved by Bodie Teeter, the goalie. So a good opening sequence there for the Dragons, just weren't able to get it in. Now Harford on the attack. They pop it out to number 4. That's Daniel Goodwin. Goodwin will play it over to number 21, Hugo Peel. Peel trying to get it inside. That ball is bounced around. Turnover was popped loose by number 27 for the Dragons. That's Evan Tubb making his first start. Tubb with the ground ball. Fires a shot. It's high. He was trying to get to Logan Faust, and it's up and over. Get that, Joey? Yeah. Harford on the attack here. Number 5 with the ball, George Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld finds Peel. Schoenfeld and Peel, both from Manchester, England, both very talented players. He goes back to Schoenfeld. Feld shot saved by Luca Laura. Going the other way with it is Wade Davis, number 50. He pops it up to Will Pesci. Pesci looking for options here. Flips it up. Finds Lucas Rosen, talented Canadian player over from Ontario who came over. Scored 4 goals in the opener against Williamson. It's Rosen looking for options. He backs it up and he finds... And it's Faust trying to break inside. It's scooped up by Stubbs. Stubbs takes a shot. Stubbs scores! Dragons take the lead. John Stubbs scores from the pass from Logan Faust. 1-0 Howard. Did you get that? Okay. Don't worry about being 100%. We're getting it. Did you guys get the score?
he said wave it off.
They waved it off. Oh, they waved it off. They waved it off. They waved it. Offsides was the call. That's they waved it off. They said it was offsides. So at the that's going to be a that's going to be a one face-off for Harford. I didn't even see that they had waved it off. See if Harford can get an attack going here. Here's a shot and a save. And another attempt there. The first shot was number 37, Eric Hennessy. Second shot looks like was Schoenfeld. Both go wide. Harford will have the ball. Schoenfeld. Oh, correction, that's number 9, Will Goodwin. It's a chance. Pow! Caused. Smacking it out of his hands was Dominic D'Amico, causing the turnover, but there's still a battle for the ball. Kobe Brown trying to secure it, and he finally does. Give that ground ball to Kobe Brown. Dominic D'Amico slapped the turnover, and Wade Davis now with the ball trying to go the distance. Davis with a hip check flies it over to Rosen. Subs coming in for both teams. There's a shot, won't go. Bobby Pupich trying to get it in there, and it's saved by Teeter. Think it is? We're getting a correction. It is 1-0. We thought they had waved it off for offsides, but a player said it was 1-0, so we put it back up there. It looks like they're going to count Stubbs' goal, so John Stubbs' goal counts. Harford trying to find an opening here. Inside, flip, saved by Calora. Off the shot by Harford's number 35, Trent Moradian. Fighting Owls are going to get another chance here. So correction, it is a 1-0 score. There's a shot attempt, no good. Good defense by the Dragons, breaks up that shot. That was number 48, Kyle Murray-Smith, who took the shot and missed. And the Dragons will survive that one. Brandon Williamson going the other way with it. Shot! Scores! Brandon Williamson from downtown! And a foul is called. Williamson scores. Number 44 makes it 2-0 Dragons. And we've got a penalty, so we'll wait and see what the penalty call is. What's up? One minute, number 41. So it is 1-0. We got correction. It is 1-0, folks. They did call off the first one. Blue 41, 1 minute is the call. That is number... Blue 40, correction. Blue 40. Benjamin Mace is called for the penalty. And it's going to be a one face-off by Harford's number 11, Colin Inman. So we do have confirmation. Can we get confirmation on that first goal? So Sorry about that, folks. We're trying to figure out, because we're being told conflicting information on the first goal, whether or not it was... There's another flag called in the back. It's going to be against Howard. Harford's holding it here. They're trying to kill this penalty. 20 seconds left on the penalty. The penalty was on number 40, Benjamin Mace. Harford going to try a shot, blocked by Kalora. He's having himself a game, and we'll get confirmation on the penalty there. We're going to see what the call is. We'll try and get confirmation for the refs on the score, folks. It's either 1-0 or 2-0, because we thought the first goal got called offsides. They waved off the first goal. It's a body check on Joey Wolf, number 14. That's going to be a 1 minute. 14, 1 minute. Here we go. Harford looking for options here. There's a shot and a save by Kalora off the shot from Cody McNeil for Harford. Wow. Subs coming in. Ball is loose. Logan Faust scoops in there and manages to keep it alive. Wow, he gets it jarred loose there by number 40, Mace. Ball is still loose. Ground ball is still loose as John Stubbs just slashing there trying to break it up. And it's finally scooped up by number 4, Daniel Goodwin. There's a shot and another save by Kalora. That one might have been a little bit wide. Harford still's got possession here, trying to break in. Hugo Peel under pressure from Wade Davis, looking for options. Peel flips it out. There's a shot and another save by Kalora, and a second chance opportunity won't go. Schoenfeld tried to get it in. The initial shot was Eric Hennessy, and Schoenfeld's got it. Second shot was number 5, George Schoenfeld. Both missed. Louis Kalora is playing an insane game here with 7 minutes to go. And again, folks, I apologize if there's been a bit of confusion. We're trying to get confirmation if the first goal of the game was waved off or not. We're just waiting to get back on that. Stubbs. Trying to find an opening here. 40 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to make a move now. Stubbs, little flip out, trying to find Pesci. Ball is loose. Still fought for. And the ground ball is finally scooped up by a defender, but it's jarred loose by Stubbs. No, that's Quinn Brennan, excuse me. Quinn Brennan screws it loose. They're still fighting for it. Trying to break it loose here. It's finally going to be scooped up by Daniel Goodwin, but he loses it, and Vinny Volpe saves it, pops it back to Stubbs. Stubbs in and scores! Stubbs from Volpe makes it either 3-0 or 2-0. We still got to figure out that first goal situation. We're going to go ahead and put 3-0 up there, as there it is. 3-0 Dragons, as Howard is making this one, is fighting hard. Assist was Vinny Volpe, number 6. Just block all of it out. Oh, Jalen's here. She'll help. Block all of it out. Just do what you do. It's going to be Marcello Ioko and number 11, Colin Inman, at the line for the faceoff. Jalen, can you spot for Joey? Yeah, guys, make some room. Make room. Faceoff on the way. Battle for it. It's going to be Inman who wins the faceoff. Here, squeeze in, Diego. Squeeze in. Sorry about that, folks. We're just making room up in our booth here so that everybody has room to sit. A lot of people in the booth today. So Harford down 3-0 here, trying to find an opening. Schoenfeld will pop it back out to number 48. That's Kyle Murray-Smith. Kyle Murray-Smith flips inside. Oh, he was trying to find Hugo Peel, but the ground ball is scooped up instead by JT Ferguson. Ferguson trying to get it across midfield, but it's intercepted by number 35, Trent Moradian. Finds Murray-Smith again. Hugo Peel under heavy pressure there from Kobe Brown. Kicks it out. Harford goes for a shot, and they score. Trent Moradian scores and makes it a 3-1 game, and finally Harford gets on the board. And the chance of where my owls at have begun. 35, Trent Moradian scores. Give the assist to number 45, Cade Cordingley. So 3-1 in favor of the Dragons. They still hold the lead, but Harford finally breaks one after Louis Calora made some phenomenal stops early on. And a false start called on Harford, so Howard will win the faceoff. Checking in quickly to scoop it up for Howard is number 35, Ethan Sands, and we're back underway. Harford applying heavy pressure here on number 17. That is Nico Sells. First time we've seen him today. Sells, lost it under pressure. Ball is still kept alive as it's popped back over the line by Shane Dubois. Sells scoops it back up, and he gets it over to his forwards, to his attackers. Lucas Rosen has it. He pops it over to Faust. Faust finds Pesci. Pesci's going to Bobby Pupic, number 11. Here comes Bobby Pupic. Pupic goes for the shot. Wide. It's out of bounds, but it looks like it was deflected by Teeter, so it's going to be Howard ball. Just under 4 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Howard leads it 3-1. Pesci trying to get it inside. It's somehow kept alive by Brandon Klopp. Sells scoops it up. Gets it back to Logan Faust to try another play. 14 on the shot clock. They got to get one off here. Faust breaks some ankles, pops it over. Nico Sells trying to cut inside. Sells' shot is wide. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Harford ball. Both teams making their subs. And Harford back on the attack. Smith with a shot, and that's wide. Defense putting good pressure there. Bam! Wade Davis hits the ground. Smith, little flip out. Cordingley shot. Noah touched it. That's going to be Howard ball. Dragons survived another attack there from Harford. This is fun, folks. This is a physical game. We're loving this. Howard trying to get back on the attack here. Quinn Brennan with the ball, backing up just a bit as Howard gets their defenders back over the line. They're going to go to work here with about 2 minutes to go. Vinny Volpe checks back in. Volpe, little shake and bake action. Looking for an opening. Pops it over to Stubbs. Stubbs gets it to Pesci. Pesci to Faust. Faust trying to juke his defender. Ooh, there's a big hit there. Volpe goes down, but he stays back up. He gets back up. Quinn Brennan feints a shot, trying to fight in. Brennan, that's deflected by Teeter. Faust scoops it up. 60 fresh 60 back on the shot clock. Dragons will get another chance here. Stubbs cuts inside, finds Brennan. Brennan looking for options, gets it to Volpe, coming up on a minute to go here in the first quarter. Volpe finds Rosen. Rosen flips inside, Brennan, shot, scores! Quentin Brennan from Lucas Rosen makes it 4-1 Dragons. And the two Canadian attackers, the two new freshmen from Canada, strike. And Howard is starting to roll here, 4-1. But this is a Harford team that can change it up at any moment. Change at the face-off. Harford sends number 20, Nathan Mangiafico, in there to face off against Marcello Iocco. So it's number 20 on the face-off. 20 on the face-off for Harford. Number 20 versus number 37. Ball pops loose. It's going to be won by Howard. Ball is scooped up by D'Amico. He keeps it alive somehow, but it finally falls into the hands of Harford. Schoenfeld. Excuse me, that's Hugo Peel. It's jarred loose by Kobe Brown. Luke Halora scoops up the ground ball. Thirty seconds to go in the first quarter. Getting ahead of myself. Howard with the ball, trying to set something up here. Bobby Pupic checks into the game, goes on the attack. Here comes Pupic. Shoots inside for Pesci. Pesci going back to Pupic. Pupic trying to play around the goal. Gets inside to Rosen. Oh, it's blocked by Teeter. Ground ball. Still on the ground. Still loose. Man, I think the wet surface is slipping it up. And that'll do it. Final seconds tick down. It's a 4-1 lead for the Dragons. We'll take a short break and be right back with the start of the second quarter. We should be good tomorrow for softball. I think softball plays grade 5 at Catholic University. Joey and I will be there. Yeah. I'm going to teach Joey how to stat softball. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry if you heard any of that background talk. We're just making sure we're all good up in the booth. And we have confirmation. That first goal by John Stubbs did count. Sorry about the confusion. We thought it got waved off by one of the officials. It did not. It did not. That's our fault. It is a 4-1 game in favor of the Dragons. We won't make that mistake again. So it looks like for Harford, it's going to be number 11, Colin Inman, handling the face-off this time against number 37, Marcello Iocco. Nathan Mangiafico came in briefly to face off on the last face-off, but it's back to the usual two of Inman and Marcello Iocco for this one. The teams have swapped sides, and we're ready to get back underway. And as always, I want to give a big shout out to my cameraman, Diego Chufon. He can't do the full game today, so if the camera quality goes bad in the second half, that's because I'm doing it, folks, and I'm not the best cameraman, but I will do my best. No one is better than Diego at filming these games. Face-off is on the ball, kicked around, still trying to battle for it. That's Evan Tubbs, excuse me, who finally... Well, actually, no, it was won by Harford. And there's a big-time shot by number 36 for Harford, which was saved by Calora. That's Jaden McKenzie, the defensive midfielder who got his stick on it. And the Dragons are back on the attack. Here's Rosen. Shoots! Scores! Off the long pass from Wade Davis. Oh, my goodness. 5-1. What a pass from Davis. What a score from Rosen. And it's 5-1 Dragons. 50. That fired Coach Faust up on the sidelines. Howard's up 5-1 on the number 1 team in the country, but there's still a lot of lacrosse to go, folks. Back underway we go. Ball's fought, and Harford wins it. Harford wins it. So here's Hugo Peel. It's part of that solid core of players from Manchester, England for that Fighting Owls. They've got a great recruiting system over at Harford in all of their sports, but they heavily recruit from overseas for all of their sports, and in particular for lacrosse, they recruit from Manchester heavily. They've got a lot of players from the Manchester area. Harford trying to find a response here. Their lone goal came back in the first, and that was Trent Moradian, who finally broke through this Howard defense, which has been playing excellent so far. The Dragons have allowed just 3 goals through the first 5 quarters of the season. Harford looking for an option here. Pressure, block, Calora blocks that shot by number 37. I apologize, by the way, folks, if I don't name names for the Fighting Owls so quick. The Owls have got dark navy jerseys with light blue numbers. You'd think that would be easy to see, but on a gray, cloudy day, it's actually kind of hard to see out there. So I will do my best. Here's a shot, another block by Calora. Harford trying to keep it alive. That was number 19, Cody McNeil with the shot, and it was wide. No, not wide. Blocked by Calora, excuse me. Give all the credit to Lewis there. Another shot, another block by Calora. Wow, what a game from him. Calora is feeling himself out there so far, folks. He has to be up to 10 saves on the day so far. Harford trying to break free, but this Howard defense is really pushing them hard here. Here's Hugo Peel. Dom D'Amico not making it any easier for him. And there's a blast from the back by D'Amico. Ball goes loose. It's scooped up. D'Amico gets back on his feet. Maybe a chance here for Harford. No, that pass is intercepted by Ethan Sands. And it's going the other way. Sands still with the ball, trying to clear it across midfield. He'll do just that. And he finds Logan Faust. All right, Howard getting the play called in. Here they go on the attack. Quinn Brennan on the attack, looking for options. Gets a little flip there. Flips out. Rosen shot. Scored! Lucas Rosen scores off the pass from Logan Faust, and it's 6-1 Dragons. Logan Faust on the assist. Lucas Rosen with his second goal of the game. The Dragons are up by 5 on the number 1 team in the country. How about this? And you just saw on the sideline there, Coach Faust telling his guys, no celebrating yet. We have work to do. We got to beat these guys, and it's not over yet. As I kind of settle down in my seat here, it's gotten a little wet up here. As there's a big collision on the faceoff there, and it's going to be Howard who wins the faceoff as Yoko got knocked down. Boy, Marcello's doing a great job at the faceoffs today. Howard's defense so far has been the star of the show, but the offense has been spreading the love. Oh, as they missed that one, it goes over the line, and it's scooped up by George Schoenfeld, so maybe Harford will get a chance to attack here. There's a shot wide. Peel trying to get it wide, and Calora got a knee on it. I think it bounced off his knee pad. I hope he's wearing knee pads. That would have hurt. See if Harford can get a response here. There's Smith. Bounced around, loses the ball. Wade Davis got a piece of it. Man, it's getting aggressive there, and that was a little too aggressive. As Murray Smith gets knocked down. And the refs are going to have to sort this one out. That got a little too aggressive there. We'll see what the call is on. Harford takes a timeout. And it's going to be a 1-minute penalty for a cross-check on number 14, Joey Wolf. So Joey Wolf called for a minute, and a timeout is taken by Harford. We'll take a break too, folks. Dragons lead at 6-1. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this has been a fun one so far. All right, penalty time for the Dragons. Joey Wolf called for the cross-check, so it's a minute penalty. Go, 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 go!
It's like a whole new team.
Sorry about that. We had to start the clock real quick. Dragons bench getting loud, trying to distract Harford as they try to find an opening here. Dragons flooding the box with defenders. Calora makes another amazing save. Wow, Lewis is playing crazy, but Harford scores on the rebound. And it's Hugo Peel, number 21, who scores. And just like that, it's 6-2. Well, they can only hold out so long here, and now the Dragons have a chance to break through. It's over. Oh, shit, I don't know how to clear. Okay.
He said he was not locked in. Whatever that means.
It's a lacrosse. Working on it.
It's player and then hit clear. Or hit player and then zero.
Wait, edit?
We got it. This button. Mass sub.
Mass sub.
Sorry about that. I will get the right insert. Sorry about that. Okay, we just had a little incident there, folks, but we got it fixed. We had a delay there, but we got it all fixed. And this is going to be close. I think the Dragons won it. They did. Lucas Rosen's got it. John Stubbs with the ball looking for an option. Stubbs trying to break in here. Under heavy pressure, loses the ball for a second, but scoops it back up and flips it out to Quinn Brennan. Dragons have got to find somebody wide here. Playing the short shot clock as best they can. Brennan finds Faust. Rosen. Trying to get a shot off soon. Ten on the shot clock. Got to get something here. Stubbs shot. Oh, he got it. John Stubbs scores. Turn me up, John Stubbs. There we go. Dragons break through and make it 7-2. John Stubbs with a crazy shot. Here comes the face-off. And it's going to be won by the Dragons. Wade Davis scoops it up. Now here's Wade on the response. Davis looking for options here. Absorbing a couple hits there from the Fighting Owls defense. Flips it up and gets it to Pesci. And Davis trying to run back on defense here. Maybe not. He sets a basketball-style pick. Pesci got sandwiched, and a timeout called by Howard. We'll take a break. Welcome back, folks. And with the 7-2 lead, the Dragons doing their best right now. They're honestly doing Dragons trying to hold this one off, and they'll start with possession deep in their own end. Howard's built this lead thanks to some savvy offensive play and phenomenal goaltending from Lou Calora. And here we go. Let's see what the Dragons could do here. Bobby Pupic under pressure. Pupic looking for an option. Pupic with a little flip to Logan Faust. No, it was a feint. Instead, he finds a wide open Nico Sells who scores! Oh, he faked me out and he faked out the Fighting Owls too. Nico Sells scores off the assist from Bobby Pupic, and it's 8-2 Dragons. That was a filthy play by Howard, and they got it done. Bobby Pupic feinted the pass to Logan Faust. He had me confused. I thought that Faust had the ball, but instead he flipped it to a wide open Nico Sells, who scores his first career goal, and it's 8-2 Dragons. That was beautiful. Face off. It's Ioko and Mangiafico. Battle for it. Mangiafico goes down. Oh, and I think they're gonna say that Ioko tripped him up. So Harford will win the face-off. Harford trying to find an option here. They have only scored one goal. Their one goal came when they were in a player-up situation. Fighting Owls looking for an option here. It's number 45 with the ball, Cade Cordingley, as he gets tripped up, somehow keeps the ball alive, finally flips it out. And Harford takes a timeout. They thought they had the turnover. Dragons defense putting it on the Fighting Owls. We'll take a break and be right back. Welcome back, folks. It's been a fun day so far here as the Dragons lead at 8-2. Want to shout out Dragons softball, who's in the stands. They brought the whole team out to support the Dragons tonight, and that's a good thing they did just that. They've got their first home game of the season tomorrow. Oh, wow, Joey Wolf slams that turnover. It's scooped up by Sands, who shoots. Excuse me, that's Evan Tubb, who shoots, and it's saved by Teeter, and it's going the other way. Harford trying to get an opening, but Joey Wolf is getting aggressive. Wolf's got 2 penalties on the day. He's got to be careful, but that aggression is working out here. Backs up. He's got Shane Dubois out there. It's Dubois, Evan Tubb, Joey Wolf, Wade Davis, Kobe Brown, and JT Ferguson on the defensive side as there's a shot that's wide by Harford, but they will have possession. And, of course, Luis Calora in net for the Dragons. This Dragons defensive lineup's been doing a phenomenal job so far, but Harford still has a very dangerous attacking core. Most of these players were on last year's national championship team. They know what it takes. One of them was Hugo Peel, but he's having trouble getting around Wade Davis. Davis applying great pressure on Peel, trying to force him back. Gives him a little slap of the stick. Peel peeling away, takes a shot. Calora blocked it. Either Lou blocked it or it was off the side of the net, but it's out of bounds. And it's going to be 60 on the shot clock. Here we go. Go, go, go. Here's a shot blocked by Calora, and he scoops up the ground ball. That shot was number 29 for Harford. That is Dustin Morden from Winnipeg, Canada. Can always count on these JUCO lacrosse teams having a couple of Canadian players with how popular lacrosse is up in the Great White North. Speaking of the Great White North, here's Lucas Rosen from Ottawa. Flips it out to Vinny Volpe, who checks in. Stubbs. Cuts back to Volpe. Excuse me, that is Rosen. Oh, Foul called on Howard. Going the other way for Harford. Under 6 minutes to go. As that's scooped up by Quinn Brennan. Just steals Harford's lunch money. Finds Rosen. Shot blocked. They had it. Faust trying to jar it loose. It's going the other way. Oh, maybe not. Ball pops loose from number 14. That's Alex Tran. Tran finally holds onto it and spits it out. Harford desperately trying to find something here. Good defensive pressure here from Ethan Sands, number 35. Harford can't get an opening. That's Tran. He can't find an opening. He somehow gets it out to number 22, Sam Welsh, who's into the game for the first time. Welsh trying to break loose. Loses the ball. It was knocked out by Dominique D'Amico. Big collision, but it stays alive. Popped the other way.
He reset the shot clock, so you can stop yelling.
Sorry about that, folks. Hot mic moment. Heel looking for an opening. Fires a shot blocked by Calora again. And it's scooped up by Shane Dubois. JT Ferguson trying to go the distance. Ferguson shot. It's blocked just barely. Harford trying to get another chance here. Tran, big time shot. It's blocked. Ground ball is bounced around and it's finally scooped up by number 5, George Schoenfeld. See if what Harford could do here, coming up on 3 minutes to go. Kobe Brown getting in there. Big sandwich. Ball breaks loose. And JT Ferguson scoops it up. Pops it up to Kobe Brown. Dragons defense coming up with another big stop here. And they plop it down to Ethan Sands looking for options. He finds, is that Logan Faust? That's Logan Faust. Faust going the other way. Faust under heavy pressure from Harford's defenders. Trying to break free. Faust trying to shake him free, looking for an opening. He connects with Lucas Rosen. Rosen finds Nico Sells. Sells back to Rosen. Rosen. And that's going to be a foul called on, looks like Bobby Pupich. Made a little too much contact there, and Harford will get the ball back. 2 minutes to go, just about 2 minutes to go. Loose ball scooped up by Shane Dubois, the UMBC transfer, and he clears it quickly to Nico Sells, gets it over to number 5 for Howard. That's Brandon Klopp. Shot saved by Teeter. Both goalies playing amazing right now with 2 minutes to go. Teeter's made some impressive saves to keep this one alive for Harford. Defense trying to keep it up. That ground ball is still loose. Wade Davis getting in there. Heavy pressure on the sidelines. It's finally scooped up by number 5, Schoenfeld. They're going to sub in Joey Wolf. Get that aggression going. Harford trying to find an opening here with a minute and a half left. There's a shot attempt coming up. Saved by Calora. Harford thought it was in. Hugo Peel grabs the rebound. Is rebound a stat in lacrosse? You know what? I'm going to say it is. Probably not. Good defense from Kobe Brown. Oh, but too high on the stick. That's going to draw a penalty. And we're going to have a foul come up. See who the call's on. "30 seconds is the call for a hold on Kobe Brown. 30 seconds for Kobe Brown. Well, minute to go. Last time, Harford had a man up. They were able to score. Can they do it again? Quick flips. Shot. Kalora deflected it. It's out. "10 seconds left. Are they going to clear this? Here's a shot, and that time it finds pay dirt. And I believe that was number 35, Trent Moradian. No, it was number 37, Eric Hennessy, who scores. So Hennessy scores. Third one. That one, yep. So 8-3, Harford gets one back. They trail by 5. "37 seconds left. Here comes the faceoff. It's very telling. Harford's only goals of this game, outside of their first one, have come when they had a man-up situation. So when it's a full-fledged offensive and defensive attack for the Dragons, they're able to snuff out the Fighting Owls, as that is won by Tubb. And timeout called by the Dragons. Timeout called by Howard. We're going to take one, too, and be right back. Welcome back, folks. 28 seconds left. Dragons will have the ball. And it's John Stubbs who will have the ball. Here we go. Stubbs going for it himself, and he scores! Unassisted, John Stubbs gets one right back. Attaboy, Johnny. You know, last night on the broadcast, we mentioned the Thunder from Down Under, Lorcan Hindman. Hey, John Stubbs plays for the Australian under-21 team internationally. Maybe we need to make him the Thunder from Down Under, because that's another goal for John Stubbs. That's his third goal of the game, and it's 9-3 Howard. How about this from the Dragons? And Hartford's getting frustrated over there. One of the Hartford players just slammed the benches. And I understand the frustration. You're the number one team in the country, as, well, they will win this faceoff. And they'll try immediately to go for the score, and they'll get it almost immediately. They get one right back, and it's Hugo Peel, number 21, who scores. Harford makes it clear we're not going down without a fight. 9-4 with 11 seconds left. Very quick attack by Harford there. I think banging their sideline bleachers worked. 11 seconds to go. And it's going to be a face-off again. And credit go where credit goes. Colin Inman won that face-off. And Harford will win that one too. 7 seconds left. Harford trying to get one last shot off. Can they cut it to a 4-goal deficit before the half? Hugo Peel under heavy pressure. Peel goes down. He didn't get it off in time. 9-4. Howard leads it at the half. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dragons Turf Field, where Howard Community College is stunning the #1 team of the country, Harford Community College, 9-4. But Harford got one in just before the end of the first half. So this one isn't over yet, folks. Dragons leading the way. Their leading scorer has been John Stubbs with 3 goals. Here we go, third quarter time, baby. 30 more minutes of action to see who's going to pull off the upset here. All right, here we go.
Thank you.
And there we go. And the faceoff is won by Inman, number 11. Inman's going the other way with it, looking for options, backing up just a bit. Harford's got to be more aggressive. Head coach Aaron Verarda gave him a fiery halftime speech to try and keep him up. Howard's Eric Faust did the same, saying, hey, let's get this done. Let's get this done. Let's finish the job. Let's knock off the #1 team in the country. As always, I want to give a big shout out to my cameraman, Diego, who had to step away to take care of some business. So our wonderful volleyball coach, Jalen Ivey, is filling in on the camera.
What up, y'all?
And, yeah, big defense there from Joey Wolf. Ball went loose. It's somehow kept alive by Harford. I think both teams missed where it was for a second. It's going the other way. Looking for options here is Harford. Here comes a shot attempt, maybe. Yes, a shot and a score by number 37, Eric Hennessy, his second goal of the game. And the Fighting Owls get one back on the Dragons and make it a 4-point game. Well, Harford clearly got the memo at halftime. See if the Dragons can respond. It's once again going to be Inman versus Ioko for the faceoff. Eric Hennessy with 2 quick goals here. Hennessy, the freshman attacker from Latham, New York, transfer from Manhattan College. Harford is loaded with transfers this year. They have players from all over the place. As here is the faceoff. It's bounced up, looking for it. Pick it up, and it's scooped up by the Dragons. That was number 35, Ethan Sands, who snags it, but Harford wins it right back. Coming back on the attack is Jaden McKenzie, 36. McKenzie looking for an option. He flips it over to number 0, Gavin Albright, who's checked into the game out of Bel Air, Maryland, and he's going to check right back out as he flips it out to Nick Nicola, number 17. And Harford gets ready to go here. Harford's got a deep bench. Nicola's got it. Here he goes on the attack, attacking the Dragons' defensive front. Quick flip out there. Oh, that's popped loose by Dom D'Amico, who loses his stick, and it's scooped up by Ethan Sands. Sands with a nice bouncer to Logan Faust keeps it alive. Wonder where D'Amico's stick went. There's a big collision. That's going to be a penalty. Somehow it's kept alive by the Dragons, though, as Sands went down. Logan Faust has got it. Faust looking for options. Faust shoots. It's saved by Teeter. And we'll see what the penalty call is. Be on number 40. How long? 30. 30 seconds on number 40. Here we go. So Dragons will have the ball here. They'll try and respond and get to double digits on the day. Will Pesci, Stubbs, Pesci, Rosen playing inside. Brennan flips it back out. Stubbs, little quick flip to Rosen. They're going to get through the penalty. Yes, alive, and Harford's going to survive the penalty. Pupich with a big collision there. Ball is still loose. They killed that penalty. As Pupich trying to break up that play. Harford going the other way here. There's an intense shot. It's broken up. Kobe Brown with an excellent breakup. but he's sandwiched between two defenders. He clears it out to another defender. I think that's Shane Dubois, number 29. It is. And Dubois is going the other way. And here's Quinn Brennan clearing it across midfield. And we're back on the other side. Howard, excellent, excellent defensive stand there. They are at their best when they've got their full defensive might out there. Rosen. Rosen's looking for options. Here's Pupic. Pupic has got it. Pupic flips inside to Brennan. Brennan takes a shot, scores! Brennan from Pupic! 10-5 Dragons! Sorry about that, folks. Hit the wrong button on my my keyboard. And just like that, 10-5. Howard leads it by 5 as Quinn Brennan scores off the assist from Bobby Pupic out of Huntley, Illinois, which I believe is a suburb of Chicago. And Coach Faust loved that. All right, see if Harford can get a response here. Ioko going for the face-off. Wow, he bulldozed him, and he scoops up the ground ball. Marcello Ioko pops it out quickly to Logan Faust. Faust breaks the man's ankles. Oh, my! Logan Faust! Broken ankles. He gets it to Lucas Rosen. Rosen trying to find an opening here. Rosen going to take it himself, gets a little bounce. Ball somewhere back there. Logan Faust lost his stick, but we're still good. The Dragons can try something. Faust pops it up. Quick one here. They're trying to get it to Pupic. Takes a shot. Scores! Bobby Pupic off the assist from Brandon Klopp. And it's 11-5 Dragons. Bobby Pupic is locked in here in the third quarter. That's an assist and a goal from Pupic. Huntley, Illinois' best is putting on a show for the Dragons. Love seeing the celebrations on the bench for the Dragons. It's not over yet, though, but the Dragons are up by 6, which is a good sign. But remember, this is the number 1 team in the country, and Harford proved towards the end of that second quarter, that they can get all the way back and make you uncomfortable. And they will win the faceoff. Number 20, Nathan Mangiafico wins the faceoff for Harford. Mangiafico is one of several returning sophomores for this Harford squad. Comes the attack here. Harford trying to set something up. Too much power on the pass there. Turnover. Eric Hennessy was trying to get his man behind the net. Too much power on the pass. It goes out of bounds, and it's Dragons' ball. Luca Calora has come up a bunch from as he gets it to John Stubbs, who gets it across midfield. Harford was doing the lacrosse equivalent of a full court press. $20 on the shot clock for the Dragons. Brennan. Hops it out to Pesci. Stubbs. Here's a shot by Volpe. Won't go. Ball is loose, and it's scooped up by Teeter, the goalie. Teeter had Pesci all up in his business. Oh, loose ball! Dragons are on it. Brennan scoops up the ground ball. A mistake there by Harford. And timeout. No timeout. Turnover. Harford's going to get it back. Chance here. Kalora. Oh, deflected it. He might have missed it entirely. I didn't see. It rolls out of bounds. I'll be 60 on the shot clock. Start the clock. Thank you. As a shot blocked. Go 80. Popped up. Kept alive by Harford. As it flips up, there's a penalty called. You're going to get a free play here. Peel trying to go for it. Flips inside. There's a shot and a score. Number 45, Cade Cordingley scores off the assist from Hugo Peel and cuts into this Dragons lead. 5-6, 11-6. 21 with the assist. Shane?
Penalty, Brian? What was the penalty? What was the penalty? Like, do you know what he called? Clipping.
Okay, the clipping.
Clipping penalty is called on Shane Dubois, so it'll be a 1-minute penalty. It will start at the face-off. And Yoko wins it. Yoko wins the face-off. Here's a shot high by Joey Wolf. Oh, he had it. And Harford is going to go on the attack. Dragons trying to back up on defense here. Prevent Harford from breaking back into this lead. There's another flag down. There's a shot. Kalora saves that shot from Peel. And there's going to be another penalty. 30-second offside penalty on Joey Wolf, his third penalty of the game. 14. Oh, no. Yep. So it's going to be a combined, basically about 30 seconds. Two players in the box for Howard. This is tough. 2 men down. They got to survive 30 seconds. There's a shot deflected outside. That shot on Harford was number 15, Ryan Falkenstein. Ten seconds left on those penalties. There's another shot, and that time Falkenstein finds the net. Ryan Falkenstein scores. Looks at a lip. Clear? I didn't see. Official's going to clear the field here. He wants both teams to stay outside the box. It's getting chippy. Harford has gotten back into this one. They trailed by just 4, 11-7. Howard's got to get some momentum back here. We got about 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Yoko wins the faceoff. Amidst heavy pressure, flips it to Wade Davis. Dragons are going to set up here, get their players onto the field. Quinn Brennan, 50 on the shot clock. Brennan looking for options. There's Rosen with the ball now. Howard trying to kill as much time as they can here, slow the pace of this game down as Rosen gets bodied a little bit. He breaks away from his defender. Rosen flips inside. Vinny Volpe. Volpe trying to get an opening. He gets knocked down. That's going to be a penalty, I believe, on Harford. It's kept alive. Faust inside. Dips it in. Quinn Brennan scores off Logan Faust's pass. Alley-oop. How about that?
Penalty canceled out.
And because of the goal, the penalty gets canceled out. So there's no penalty. That gets canceled out, and the Dragons are back up 12-7. Quinn Brennan, 3 goals on the night so far. And I do mean the night because, as you could see from our camera, folks, it's getting dark out here. The sun is going to be setting soon, so these teams need to hurry up and get this game finished. Dom D'Amico snags the ground ball off the faceoff. He gets heavy pressure. He slides. He stays alive. There's another penalty that's going to be played here. And it's coming up here. Harford is going to get called for a penalty. "30-second offside penalty on Harford's number 45, Cade Cordingley." And something interesting, I'll give Harford credit. Every time a player of theirs gets a penalty, they have to do push-ups in the box. I think that's a good way of encouraging them not to get called for penalties. Here we go. Dragons with a man up after the offsides penalty on Cordingley. See if Howard can extend this lead. It's been a game of runs. Both teams have been going on deep scoring runs here. Howard had one to start the third. Harford got one. Howard getting one back here. Brennan flips it out to Pupic. Pupic finds Stubbs. Stubbs to Rosen. Rosen, a little underhand to Pesci. Pesci, Stubbs. Stubbs shot! Scores! Stubbs from Pesci! 4 goals on the night. 13-7 Dragons have got the momentum back. And the crowd in attendance is getting feisty. I love it. 4 goals from John Stubbs. You think his experience of playing over on Jeju Island for the Australian National League team is starting to come through? What a day it's been for John Stubbs, who had a bit of a quiet opener. He scored a couple goals in the opener, but not as many as we're used to from him. Man, he's made it very clear. No, that's the same old John Stubbs in Game 2 of the season, as he scored 4 goals of 13 total for the Dragons as they lead Harford 13-7. Yoko battling for the face-off, and it's a face-off violation for Marcello. 13. There's a shot and a score. And it looks like that was number 17, Nick Nicola, who scored. Score is correct. It's 13. 13-8. No, ignore them. Score is correct. So here's the face-off after Nick Nicola scored to make it 13-8. And Harford is going to win the faceoff as Marcello trying desperately. That's actually Evan Tubb who took the faceoff. Flip it side, big collision, and it's scooped up by JT Ferguson with the ground ball. Ferguson going the other way. Ferguson flips to Faust. And he trying to get it back. The momentum just keeps swinging back and forth in this game. Harford will get on a scoring run, and immediately Howard will answer and score a couple more to hold the advantage. Harford needs a ton of momentum to get fully back into this game, which they're not out of yet. They only trail by 5, but every time they get close within 4 goals, Howard starts to pull away again. Bobby Pupic looking for an opening. Pupic finds Vinny Volpe. Volpe out to Stubbs. Stubbs fighting hard here. Stubbs shot! That was saved by Teeter. I'll give Bodie Teeter credit. He's made some great saves today. That pass was broken up. It's still being battled for, and it's finally scooped up. Maybe not. Rolls out of bounds. Evan Foster, the midfielder, was trying to get the ball back. And he lost control of it, and Howard's got it right back. See if Howard can capitalize here on this possession. Ball going the other way. Maybe not. Stubbs plops it. Ball's loose. Klopp tried to scoop it up. Scrum for the ball. This is usually where you see penalties. Woo! Logan Faust popped that one skyward. It's still on the ground. It's still on the ground. That's how you can tell that the turf is wet from all the rain we've been getting, and it's finally scooped up by Harford's George Schoenfeld. That was a wild sequence. Schoenfeld trying to cut inside. It's broken up by Kobe Brown. Brown loses it, and it's finally snagged by Dubois. And we apologize for the language if that got picked up, by the way, folks. Our guys are, both teams are getting passionate here. Hopefully that didn't get picked up on the broadcast. And I apologize that one too. Wade Davis, wasn't able to get over in time. Davis wasn't able to clear it over midfield in time. Coming the other way is Harford. Going for a shot, blocked by Calora. That was Schoenfeld on the shot, and he misses. Well, actually, no, he didn't miss. Calora made the save. Luis Calora is having a phenomenal game, folks. He is just having a phenomenal, phenomenal game. Coming up on a minute to go in the third quarter. Harford trying to get an opening, but the defensive pressure from the Dragons is just too much. They can't find one. There's a shot attempt blocked by Kobe Brown, and you heard helmet-on-helmet contact. How about that from the Dragons? That was knocked out of bounds by Harford, going the other way for Howard.
Yeah, they're trying to clear it.
Go. Minute to go. Nico Sells. Trying to go at himself. Oh, he gets knocked down. It's going to be a free play and a penalty. Oh, that's not what Harford wanted to see. Nico Sells got tripped up with 34 seconds to go. It's going to be 1 minute. 1 minute on number 36 for Harford for tripping Jaden McKenzie. Here we go. 15 on the shot clock. Curious to see if Howard's going to try and score here. They're going to carry this penalty over. Maybe. Rosen flops it in. Pesci shot deflected. 2 seconds left. Faust has got it. And that'll do it for the third quarter. 13-8, Dragons lead it. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. 15 minutes. Here we go. Dragons trying. That might have been deflected. It's going the other way. Oh. Did she? So Harford will have it. Oh, JT Ferguson with the interception. Keeps it alive. Finds Logan Faust. Faust trying to get it in, but he's pummeled by blue defenders and is going the other way. And there's a broken stick out there. Trying to see whose stick it was. I don't know whose it was, but it is Howard's ball here. Early in the fourth. Stubbs manages to get it to Bobby Pupich. Correction, that's Logan Faust. My bad. That 9 looked like an 11 from the far side. Here's Faust, takes a shot. It's wide. Was deflected by Teeter. Pesci. Oh, slides down. Heavy pressure. It's batted away. Harford trying to get it back. Two Dragons tripped over each other. This might be a chance for the Fighting Owls. There's a shot, a save, and a penalties fly. Let's see what the call is. For the look. 30 seconds. Offsides on Quinn Brennan.
Thank you.
So Harford trying to pop back up here. And with the man down, Howard trying to get a defensive stop. Harford has been really good in these situations, as they will get a shot and a goal there. And it looks like that was... I can't see who it was. That's 45 for Harford, who gets the score. That's Kate Cordingley. And I believe the assist was number 15, Ryan Falkenstein. 4-point game. Harford closes in. I'll break the penalty. Harford's been able to capitalize when they're a man when they're a man up. But as we've seen, momentum swings are so prevalent in this game, you don't know what's going to happen. Shello battling for it. Swipes, ball is still loose. And it's picked up. There's a deep shot and a score to make it a 3-point game by number 26, Eric Hoffman. Hoffman shoots from downtown. And Howard calls a timeout. 3-point game with 13 minutes to go. We'll be right back and take a break. Well, the little timeout speech that we just heard from Wade Davis was enough to make you want to run through a wall. Ah, all right. Dragons up by 3, trying to get this win, and it will be Inman who wins the faceoff for Harford. Harford's got the momentum back, but as we've seen throughout this game, if Howard gets a sniff of momentum, they're going the other way with it, and they're opening up a lead. This is the closest Harford has been since the opening moments of the first quarter when they trailed 3-1. Harford trying to get in there. There's a dropped ball. Scooped up by JT Ferguson, and he keeps it alive through the contact. Ferguson avoids a slash, goes the other way, and he clears it quickly to Quinn Brennan. Okay, Brennan with the ball, looking for options. Crowd is on their feet here. Brennan trying to get that momentum back. Little flip out to... No, he didn't. He still has it. He finds Stubbs. Stubbs trying to find it open for the shot. Takes it, and it's deflected by Teeter. Out of bounds, but it will be Dragons' ball. Go. Side. Rosen scores off the pass from Faust. Just like that, Dragons are back in it. Faust and Rosen, that connection is lethal if they get one open. Dragons have got a lot of really strong attackers this season, especially some of the incoming freshmen, and they are proving that it doesn't matter what you throw at them. They've got it. Great crowd here, by the way, folks. We got easily about 100 or so people here as battle for the face-off is won by Harford. Ground ball snagged by number 26. Harford going the other way with it. Schoenfeld has been held in check today. I think he scored 1 goal earlier, but one of the leading attackers for this Harford team hasn't been able to have the same presence that we saw last time. that we saw last year with this squad. Just above about 11 minutes to go. Nick Nicola with a little quick pass. Here's a shot and a score. That's Harford's number 35. Trent Moradian, his second goal of the game, I believe, and puts it back to a 3-point game, 14-11. Nick Nicola on the assist, number 17. It's back to a 3-point game, 14-11. There's some low-flying Canadian geese going overhead. All right, folks. You want a thriller? You're getting a thriller. 3-point game with 11 minutes to go.
It don't look like him, but it is. It's a good amount of people.
Face-off battle is scooped up by Inman. Breaks through. He's trying to go the distance. He shoots. It's deflected off of. Nice save by Pelora. Both teams are quickly going to push in their defenders. Ferguson not letting Harford get a free shot here. About 10.5 to go here. Nicola, Moradian. Harford looking for an opening, playing behind the net. Oh, drop ball there by number 9, Will Goodwin. He's able to scoop it back up. That was Peel who scooped it back up. Here's Moradian. Shoots a shot. Nice deflection by Calora. They're going to say that the goalie didn't touch it. So just 20 seconds on the shot clock. Moradian with a little bobble picks it back up. There's a shot and a score from Hugo Peel. And it's a 2-point game. Well, we promised fireworks at the start of this one. It was going to be a top 5 showdown. There are fireworks. 14-12. Howard leads it over Harford. The Fighting Owls are closer than they have been all day. This one is going to come down to the wire. Here's the faceoff. And it's again won by Inman. They're dominating on the faceoffs. He finds Schoenfeld. Dragons are going to get aggressive here. Joey Wolf's coming into the game. Wolf's got 3 penalties on the day so far. Need aggression. There you go. You got him. Harford try to find an opening here. Evan Tubb, good defensive pressure. Looking for an opening. Heel inside, shot! 1-point game. Will Goodwin scores off the pass from Hugo Peel, and it's a 1-point game. Harford is dominating this fourth quarter. And just like that, a 1-point game with 9 minutes to go. If I'm Howard, I'm taking a timeout here to regroup. We got to regroup somehow and get some momentum back because Harford has finally snatched that momentum back fully from the Dragons, and they are starting to slow. They've cut into this lead. It's a 1-point game. Face-off spits backwards. Still alive, ripped around. Battle for it. It's scooped up by Harford. Harford trying to go for the quick attack. Calora with the block, and he covers it up nicely. Good play by Lou Calora. Shane Dubois gets the clear, pops it over. Finds Nico Sells. Sells inside to Bobby Pupich, who just checks into the game. Pupich takes a shot, won't go. It was deflected by a Navy jersey, so the Dragons will have possession with 46 on the shot clock. Faust finds Pupich. Pupich tries to play it inside. Ball is still loose. They were trying to play it inside to Rosen, and Harford's got it, or do they? Ground ball scooped up and kept alive by Dubois. .60 on the shot clock here for the Dragons. Just under 8 minutes to go. Pupich fires, and it's saved by Teeter. And a big collision there. Pupich went down, lost his helmet. And a penalty is called. Let's see what it's on. .30-second technical illegal procedure on Bobby Pupich. I think it's because his helmet got knocked off. I'm not sure exactly what he did, but it's going to be on Bobby Pupich for 30 seconds. Well, Harford has been awesome all day long on the man-up situation, so defense has got to lock down. Trying to cut it inside. Harford trying to drag this out as best they can. There's a shot, and that is tied up. Ryan Falkenstein scores. Tie game, 14-14. Well, how about 28 total goals in this game, folks? This has been one heck of a contest. Clear it, clear it, clear it. .14-14 tie game. All right. Dragons have got to get some momentum back. Evan Tubb takes the face-off, but it's snagged out of midair by number 10, Jack Silva. First time he's been on the field today. Ball bouncing around, and it's finally picked up. Scooped up by Harford's number 23. It's Palmer Austin. Six and a half minutes to go. Harford trying to keep this run going, and they will get it. Will Goodwin scores off the pass from Nick Nicola. Goodwin to Nicola, and it's a 15-14 lead for number 1 Harford. Oh my goodness, the Dragons have blown this lead. Will Goodwin scores. Nick Nicola with the assist. Goodwin was a nifty goal too. It was behind the back. That's wild. Howard led this game by as much as 7. And now they trail by 1. As darkness begins to fall on HCC, Evan Tubb loses the faceoff to Inman. Harford trying to respond immediately. High on the pass there. You can see for the glare of the scoreboard on your screen just how dark it is out here, folks. We've got 6 minutes to go. We're going to run out of daylight soon. There's a deep shot deflected by Calora. 37 on the shot. That was Eric Hennessy. Harford. Trying to find an opening. Hennessy feints a pass under pressure for Quinn Brennan. He gets slapped down. Ball is loose. There's a shot, but they're going to call it off. Timeout, Harford. And we'll step away for a moment. We've got 5.5 minutes to go in this one. All right, folks, you want fireworks? You got fireworks. 5.5 minutes to go. Howard trails 14-15 to Harford. This is it. Dragons dominated the first 3 quarters, but the fourth quarter has belonged to the Fighting Owls, and the #1 team in the country is trying to survive this encounter with number 5. It's been a true top 5 showdown, much closer than last year's matchups, and it has been fun. Harford doesn't get the shot off in time. Shot clock violation, and they're going the other way with it. JT Ferguson with the ball. Quick flip to Kobe Brown, trying to clear it. He will. He finds Evan Tubb as flags go flying at the sideline. What on earth just happened there? Dragons got to capitalize. Stubbs, little flip. Gets it to Faust. Logan. Inside to Brennan. Brennan. That's Vinny Volpe. Back out to Stubbs. Stubbs inside. Gets it to Pesci. Pesci finds Vinny Volpe. Goes back to Rosen. 30 on the shot clock. Howard's trying to milk this as much as they can before they have to face the penalty. Don't turn it over. Quinn Brennan trying to fight inside. Flips it out. Stubbs gets it back to Pesci. No, it's Vinny Volpe, excuse me. He's got it. Stubbs, shot! Oh, he got it! John Stubbs ties it up! John Stubbs! He's got it, but there is a penalty there was a penalty. Let's see what the call was. There might be penalties on both teams. This could cancel out. Here's the call. One minute on Blue 29. So the call's on sportsmanlike conduct. There were 2 penalties on number 29, Dustin Morden, and he's going to be called for a minute. That's locked in. That wasn't canceled out by the score. So the Dragons will have a man-up situation here on the face-off. Ioko fighting for it, surviving, scooping it up. Marcello Ioko wins the faceoff, flips it out to Nico Sells, and here come the Dragons on the attack. They have the advantage. Howard trying to milk this as much as they can. Little grounder there to John Stubbs. 3.5 minutes to go. Rosen flips it. Pesci back to Rosen. Stubbs, Pupic, side. Faust got it in. Was it in? Oh, it wasn't. Oh my goodness, what a save by Teeter. Teeter makes the save as JT Ferguson with the check. Oh, that's going to be a penalty though. Oh. Too much aggression there from Ferguson. And Eric, Coach Faust did not like the call. The official telling him to get back. 1 minute for JT Ferguson for a body check. Want to shout out our scoreboard and shot clock operators. They have been on it today. And our live statter, Joey Constant, who's never live statted lacrosse before and is doing a phenomenal job in his first foray into it. Crew's been great today, but man, Dragons had the momentum there. I thought it had gotten into the net. Faust was so close. So here we go. Man up situation for Harford. Harford trying to find an opening. Shot saved by Louis Calora. Almost said Lucas. Who's Lucas? No, Louis Calora. Excuse me. Sorry about that, Lou. All right, Wade Davis trying to fight through the defense. Flips it out. 2.5 minutes to go. This one is coming down to the wire. Oh, and it's out of bounds there. Shane Dubois, just a little too much power. 2 minutes, 15 to go. 20 on the penalty. Harford trying to break the tie here. Shot. Deflected. Scooped up by Tubb. Oh, but he throws it backwards. It's intercepted by Schoenfeld. There's another shot saved by Calora. Ball rolls out of bounds, and it's Harford ball. Tubb. Set clock to 1:46, please. They were just adjusting the clock there. Ball went out of bounds. I don't think we heard the whistle. Harford trying to get in here. 1.5 minutes left. Can the Dragons defense force overtime? Ball's popped up. Howard's going to get the ball with 1:28 to go. Go. It's getting hard to see out there, folks, with how dark it's getting. This one. Oh, that was risky. Maybe. Faust has got it. Faust puts it in. No, it's saved. Teeter saves it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Harford going the other way. Minute to go. 1 minute to go. And what has turned into the game of the year for JUCO lacrosse so far. 50 seconds. Harford with the ball, trying to milk the shot clock as much as they can and try and get off the final shot. 45 on the shot clock. There's a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harford could potentially be trying to play for overtime. $20 to go. They're either going for overtime or they're trying to go for the game winner. Here comes Schoenfeld. He milked it as much as he could. 15 to go. Schoenfeld. Ball's loose. It's on the ground. Fighting for it. Clock stops. Timeout Harford. Timeout Harford. There was a scrum for the ball, and it's a timeout on Harford. We'll step away and be right back. Well, it's going to come down to this one, folks. 8 seconds to go. Eight seconds left. Harford trying to get it in. 2. Gotta take a shot. He does. Calora saves it. OT. Overtime. We'll be right back. Oh, boy. I hope you folks like some OT lacrosse, because we're racing the clock here too, because we don't got lights here at HCC, man. The only light sources we really have is the scoreboard and in the public safety officer who's got his car lights flashing. So okay, let's see how this one works out. OT, overtime lacrosse after dark. Let's do this. This has been the best lacrosse game I have ever witnessed, both in person and working it. Here we go. Let's get this party started. Oh, there's a scrum for it. Ioko tripped up. Can Wade Davis secure it? He does. And he flips it back to Kobe Brown. Howard's got their starters out there. JT Ferguson with the ball. Forgive me if it's hard for me to call out stuff, folks. I can barely see out there. And a timeout was a timeout called. Harford called a timeout. Harford called a timeout right out of the bat. They needed to collect themselves. We'll be right back. So, let's get this game wrapped up, folks. Official warning, both sides. Back up, back up. Dragons have the ball, 64 on the shot clock. 1 goal is all you need to win. It's sudden death in lacrosse. Let's do this. Here we go. Go. Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. I missed our crew doing that. Here's Logan Faust. Let's back out to Stubbs. Stubbs gets it to Rosen. Got Quinn Brennan. This would be a huge win if the Dragons could pull this out. Faust. .30 on the shot clock. Come on. 3 minutes to go. Faust absorbing big hits. Flips inside. There was a shot tipped by Rosa behind the back. Ball's loose. And Harford's got it. Harford's got it. Harford's got it. They survived. And they're going the other way. Dragons defense trying to force a turnover here. Harford gets it across. Going the other way. It's getting hard to see out there, folks. This might be the only overtime period. Here comes the attack. Harford slipped on the wet turf. It's scooped up. And Harford takes a timeout. With 2 minutes to go, we'll step away as well. All right, folks, here we go. Back from the break, overtime, 15-15, number 1, number 5, Harford and Howard. This game is going to go as long as we can until the officials say it is too dark on the field. We still have some light out there, but it is rough. We're going to try and keep this one going. What a game to start off the official start of spring sports season. Remember, Howard did play a game earlier this season against Williamson, but that came when winter sports was still active. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Harford trying to set up something. Heavy pressure from Joey Wolf. Harford trying to get something. There's a shot saved by Calora. Somehow it's still up and around, and Calora scoops up the ground ball. Luis Calora has been playing an excellent game, and Howard is on the attack. All they need is 1 goal to win it. 1.5 minutes left in overtime. Does Howard score, or do we go to a second OT? Ooh, Wade Davis got smacked, but he keeps it alive. And he finds Vinny Volpe. Volpe gets it to Faust. It's so hard to see their numbers in the darkness here as we come up on 1 minute to go in overtime. Dragons are not going to let Harford get off another shot, I think. Faust, heavy pressure. 1 minute to go. They roll it out quick. I lost track of where the ball was. John Stubbs has got it. Stubbs fighting through pressure. Stubbs flies for it. Won't go. And it's Harford ball. Teeter made the save. Ball is loose. Dom D'Amico snags it as he checks into the game. D'Amico keeps it alive. What a play by Dom D'Amico. He finds Logan Faust. Faust has Quinn Brennan. Brennan's defender slips. Brennan. Stubbs. Takes a shot, and it's saved by Teeter again. Oh, these goalies are playing masterfully here. Pressure. There's a dribbler. Could barely see now. Harford trying to get a shot off. Oh, he missed it. He missed it in the darkness. It's scooped up by JT Ferguson. Going the other way is Ferguson. 6 seconds left. Rosen in. Missed. And we're going to double OT. Or are we? Hang on. What's the call? They're going to talk to the coaches. We might end this one with a tie, folks, because of the darkness. You can't end this in a tie, man. We gotta play. Let's see what the call is.
We have to hurry.
One more. 4 minutes, double overtime. We're going one more overtime period. If neither team scores, it ends in a tie.
He said 4 minutes on the sun and 4 minutes on the sun.
Yeah. So the Dragons get another chance. Folks, if somebody scores, I'm not going to know who it's going to be. But we will do our best to tell you. Double overtime. Have you ever? A generational game between two heated rivals. Top 5 showdown is going to double overtime. Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
It's so hard to see. Thankfully, our camera has night vision, so that camera is making it brighter than it actually is. Here's the face-off. It's going to be won by Inman. Harford trying to keep it aggressive here. Look at that. You can't even see the scoreboard lights because of how bright the glare is. Wolf, heavy pressure. Harford still got it. Heald getting inside, lost the ball. And it looks like it's going to be Harford ball. There was a penalty in the darkness. And it's Joey Wolf. 1 minute, Harford. 1 minute. 14, 1 minute. Here we go. You can hear Howard's bench egging them on. Shot! Harford wins it! I think it was Hugo Peel. Harford has just won this one, 16-14 in double overtime. A phenomenal game, and unfortunately it's going to end in favor of the Fighting Owls, but Howard proved tonight that they can fight. We're going to step away one last time, and we'll be back with the conclusion of this one, folks. We'll be right back. Well, folks, that's a heartbreaking way to end it, but what a game this was. Easily one of the best lacrosse games we've ever seen. Double overtime. Ultimately, it's going to go in favor of Harford. They win it 16-15 in double overtime. Wasn't the way we wanted it to end, but what a game it was, and you have to give credit where credit is due. Man, Harford played a great game. Howard played a great game, and the Dragons proved just because you're the number one team in the country doesn't mean it's going to be easy. We're going to step away, folks. This one is going to end. We thank you for tuning in. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for softball's opener against Cecil. We'll see you for the next game for your Dragons next Wednesday. In the meantime, have a good one, folks. This is the big man on the mic, Isaac Donsky, signing off.